we vibing on the beat, and you should know that. See, we wild up on the streets, and you should know that. Yeah.
So I really didn't want to do this one. I must admit, I really did not want to do this one. I was honestly thinking that my boy Derek was gonna get him out of here, but Ciryl Gane gotta pay respect. He beat the mess out of Derek Lewis, so the show's for him, man. Um, so I must admit, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Ciryl Gane, not at all, not really a big fan. But like I said, I also respect fighters, especially in the heavyweight division. If you can withstand punches from these heavyweights, you deserve it, man. So, 3 ways to beat them, 3 people that can beat them. Let's go.
See, we vibing on the beat, and you should know that. See, we wild up on the streets, and you should know that. Yeah.
Number one, I'm gonna go ahead and use. I don't even, cause I feel like everybody know what my number one gonna be. So well, at least one of my three gonna be, cause it's always one of my three, and this one is no different from any other one. Definitely knockout power, man. I'm gonna go ahead and waste. I'm gonna go ahead and lose it early. Go ahead and take it out early. Knockout power. I'm pretty sure. I don't know, cause everybody got a chin until they knocked out. Like once somebody get knocked out, that's when you really know. So I don't know. He's fought some heavy hitters. He has fought some heavy hitters. Ciryl Gane. I haven't ran down his whole list, but I'm pretty sure if you made it to Derek Lewis, he fought some heavy hitters within that rank. And I think I know a couple of fights that he got. I just don't want to say I'm wrong, but I know a couple of heavy hitters that he's fought that he won. So you got to knock him out. But I'm still not sold. I'm still not sold. Everybody can get knocked out. So number one, knockout. Number two, I want to see what I know everybody say he's well balanced. I know everybody claim he's well balanced, but I kind of want to see what his wrestling game is. I was going to do some research, but I don't do any of that, about seeing if he fought Curtis Blaze, because I know Curtis Blaze, he's a good wrestler, and I really wanted to know how he could withstand the wrestling. And number three, I would have to say leg kicks, man. I think, and I know like people be like, oh, well, he leg kicks a lot too. Nah, because I think, and it's kind of what Conor was trying to do to Dustin Poirier, but he failed horribly. If you can get in front of a leg kicker and mess his rhythm up, I think that you could probably start to get into his head more, because in that Derek Lewis fight, I noticed, like, he was in a complete rhythm. He was basically he was picking Derek apart with the hands. Like, he was just picking him apart. So I think that would probably help him out. If you
see, we vibing on the beat, and you should know that. See, we wild up on the streets, and you should know that. Yeah.
Like a leg kicker, a rhythm kicker, and it really helps with my three that I think that can beat him. And number one, I'm gonna go ahead, because I still got faith in my three heavy hitters. My three heavy hitters: Rosenstruck, my boy Derek Lewis, and the trifecta of them all. Definitely my number one. I'm telling you, I'm giving out my stuff early. Francis and Gane. I don't know, because I hope he don't act like a new Francis Ngannou now, that he's like, don't be fighting like that. I want him to be back to that hungry Francis Ngannou, because I think if he can, Ciryl Gane, I don't believe hits hard as a heavyweight. Now, mind you, he can hit me, probably knock me the fuck out, but I don't think he can hit hard, like, to the point where he can stop like a Francis. I think Francis could eat a couple punches and just run in and just start like throwing them things with him and just send him up out of there. Number two, because I gotta wrap this up, I want to go with my boy Stipe. I think Stipe deserves a chance to come back. If he don't fight Francis, then he at least deserves Ciryl Gane, and I think he can beat him. I think he got what it takes to beat him. And my number three, y'all already know, is John Jig'em Jab Jones, baby. John Jones, definitely when I brought the leg kicks into it, 'cause I think he can implement the leg kicks. And I know he got the length that Ciryl Gane got. You ain't gonna, boom. Y'all both gonna be doing that thing. And I think John is a little bit better at them points than most people are. So, how to beat Ciryl Gane.
See, we wild up on these streets, and you should know that. Said you should know that, yeah, and you should know that. Said you should know that, yeah, and you should